Hey, what's up, guys? This is the It's a Working Podcast. So, pardon our mess. It's a working podcast. My name is KP.
Faye.
Sharissa.
Yeah, and welcome to the podcast. We are here live on twitch.tv /Paul Games. You can also find us in the VODs, youtube.com/user /Valor07. And you can also hear us every Tuesday on Spotify after this recording. Just look up Square Mile City Podcasts. How you guys doing today?
It's cool because I got
cool.
called out for eating.
We're not we're not calling out the food. We're just like, hey, like.
No, dude,
Maybe-
Kingpin called me out, but
No, hey, I'm just reading what Kingpin said. Kingpin says, slow down.
Kingpin's the one that called you out.
Yeah, Kingpin's the one that called you.
Good.
It's like,
I'm
hey, it's not
good.
going anywhere. Speaking of Kingpin and the rest of the people that are watching live right now, if you are watching live with us and you're watching on Twitch, you can go ahead and answer questions. It is an AMA, Ask Us Anything, or AUA, I guess. Ask us anything, we'll answer it here on the podcast. We have other things that we do on the podcast as well, too, and you'll see that shortly. But yes, you can ask, answer, comment, anything. Actually, today is going to be a really, really great one in terms of participation. Or is it? Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Dun, dun.
Isn't it dun dun? No, it doesn't matter actually. No, yeah, it doesn't matter either way. But real quick, so our viewers know, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing this week? I mean, no one go at once, but like anyone. Anyone have a
Lot of relief
week?
for me.
A lot of what?
Oh, it was
Oh.
lagging on my end. I don't know
Oh,
if
my
it's
bad.
on.
My bad. So I'm gonna say it again. How is everyone doing?
Sure, babe.
I feel like a lot of relief right now because I completed all of my application stuff. So I'm just waiting to see whether or not I get in.
Okay, nice.
Pretty good.
Vacation. For me, I've been feeling anxious just because of school,
Mhm.
but what else is new? But today I woke up really early, started my day. I worked out, walked my dog, shower and whatnot.
Shower and whatnot.
Shower. I actually put makeup today.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
That's
started
why.
early.
That might have been it, because I was just like, you're looking exceptionally pretty today.
Essentially pretty today. Thanks.
Exceptionally, okay? I didn't say you were
Okay.
looking pretty, because you're always looking pretty. I'm just saying you're looking exceptionally pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeet.
Kingpin has
I
a
thought I did
question for
early.
us.
Kingpin does have a question to more or less start us off, but he also says Faye doesn't need makeup. Thank you, Kingpin. How about me? Do I need
Thank you.
masking? Also, Kingpin says, question to the girls is, when are you guys gonna stream? Do you guys have any plans on streaming?
I made a Twitch account to support friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like my internet quality is not that great for streaming, and I don't even know how to like set up a stream and do all the things.
That's
so.
cool. I think like once like it's more, socially acceptable, like you guys can visit over here and we can do something live. Like everyone will just be in the room, and then we can stream some stuff, maybe even play a game, like a co-op game together. That might be good. Kingpin says, I'm just hearing excuses. But it's okay. Like, no, these
You're
girls are
right,
great.
though.
Hey, you know what? You want to see them stream? Maybe they can stream on their IGs every now and then if you follow them at Faye with 2 E's _07 and Sharissa. I'm just reading it and sorry. Sharissa.
Why are you reading it like that? Disclaimer: that's not how you actually spell my name. It's
That
just
is not how you
phonetics
spell
of
it.
my
Yeah,
name.
it's just the phonetics of your name. It is. I forget who it was, but I think. Oh no, it was one person on stream was just like, how do you say her name? Well, it's like you literally say her name the way it looks like on IG. That's the way you pronounce it. So she was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, that's why she spells it that way. So people say it right. I think because someone said Sharissa or Sharissa or something. Sharissa. I was like, no, it's Sharissa.
Sure is.
Just like on the
Sharissa.
IGs. Oh,
I
so
call her
Yep.
Shabay though.
yes, Sherbet. Which would be a really great way to like what do you call it? Change your IG if you want to do Sherbet. Sherbet's kind of cool. I like it. I
No, but
like.
it's only for me.
Okay, fine.
Faye only calls me that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you are her Sherbet. That does make sense. Um, at least for me, what I can say about this week is I am joining the I Have School Club because
Oh,
I signed up for the
wow.
Teach English as Foreign Language 180-hour cohort at a online school. So I'm gonna get my teaching as a second language
Wow.
so I can one day teach in Japan, which is the
That's
long term
exciting.
goal. Yeah, it is.
That is dope, actually.
So I'm gonna be starting school technically next week. I have 3 months to complete it, but I'm gonna try to get it done before July. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be going back to school, guys. Like, has anything changed? Are there still cool people and not cool people? Am I still a geek? Whatever. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'm going back to school. So that's my thing. Also, I'm on Animal Crossing. I'm actually gonna be playing on stream after this. Great first step. Thank you so much, Kingpin. Yeah, it is my first step towards living abroad, whether temporarily or maybe for long term. Who knows? Um, but yeah,
Damn.
like
Gives
That's a
us
big
an
step.
excuse to visit.
yay, come visit, man. You know what? Like Japan trips are like they're depending on the time of the year. At least historically, they are not too expensive. You can go to Japan. Like I went and did like a Japan trip for like $400, and that included going to the
That
Philippines
is
too.
cheap.
It's super cheap. So like Japan, you might be able to get a ticket for like maybe 200-300, depending on the time of year. That's a really great. And then like if I'm over there, you have a place to stay. Like for reals, right? So yeah.
That's cool.
That would be cool.
That is cool.
So all this to say, yeah. Well, I mean, like this afternoon, after this, I'm gonna be playing Animal Crossing, and yeah, if you have Animal Crossing, my name is Koopal, like Koopa, Koopaul, like Koopa and Koopal. That's my sister's nickname with me. I'm Koopa, Koopa, whatever. Like
It's
this
so
guy.
funny how we're talking about nickname right now, because
Like this
that's
guy.
actually one of our questions.
Oh,
Ooh.
with our questions. Okay, yeah, like this Koopa. But yeah, you can add me capital Koopa
They have to
under
add you by your friend code.
oh, what's my oh, dude. Friend code? Oh, it could just be people like there was like someone I play like if you visited my island, then I was able to
Oh, the
add
dodo code?
because yeah, well, not even that. It just said, "Hey, people that you played with and you can invite as friend." So I didn't even have to send a code. But I'll figure out the code stuffs and then I'll put it on. I'll put it online. I'll put it on my Twitch. And then you can add
Yeah.
me, and then my friends get to visit my island for free. They don't even need the island code. I just say,
For
hey, all my
free.
friends. Well, I mean, like I just opened it up to friends. So I was like, cool. But yeah, I think that that's gonna be it. So let's start transitioning. But once again, this is work in podcasts. You are watching a work in podcast. Part of our mess. It's a work in podcast. And once again, you can find us on Twitch. Twitch. I put twitch.net. It's twitch.tv. Oh, I'm so bad. Like I just saw it on on the
Oh, no.
flyer. Twitch.tv/KoopalGames, Facebook.com. Also, you can watch it there, but it's gonna be primarily on Twitch.tv, VODs, and YouTube.com/user/Valor07, and every Tuesday on Spotify at Square Mall City Podcasts. So without further ado, Faye, what is our question for today?
Well, our topic, we have a lot of questions,
Okay.
technically. And so our topic would be get to know the community. Get to
Hey.
know the community.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, I heard that you gave me a little bit on it that you have all these questions that you want to ask, not just us, but the community as well, and then they can get to
Yes,
know us through it
always.
as well.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
mm-hmm. Uh, Kingpin's like, oh, I'm out. And he's like, joke lang. No, he's here. But yeah, we did want to ask because the community started to is really starting to
Yeah.
grow, and as much as you guys want to get to know us, which you will even more today, we want to get to know you guys as well too. So definitely participation. Put it in the chat your answers to the questions that we'll be answering as well too live. But what is the first question?
Okay. First question is, do you have a nickname? No, what is your name and do you have a nickname?
What is your name and do you have a nickname? Okay.
Yes.
Who goes first?
And I pick Sherbet.
Mm, good. My mouth is full. Okay.
Mine too.
My name is Sharissa. Uh, it's Cherissa. If you guys are wondering. I have a few nicknames, but when I was younger, a lot of people either called me by my second last name, which is Danelle, or Riss. I feel like that's the basic nickname for people with names with Issa
Mm-hmm.
at the end. But yeah,
Like
Danelle
Riss?
sounds really cool.
those are the things.
Danelle and Riz sounds really awesome.
Like Reese Witherspoon, or?
Like it sounds like Osiris, like Riz.
Oh yeah, we have a friend named Osiris. That is the dopest name, by the way.
Yeah.
Man, when I
Really
first
cool.
met that fool, I was just like, "Your name is Osiris,
Thank you.
like the god?"
No, like
Like the Egyptian god.
RISS.
Oh, that's cool. I guess I'll go next.
Danelle.
Unless you have any other
I like
nicknames.
that.
Do you have any other nicknames? Yeah, no.
You sure, babe?
Or yeah, sure. So, do you have any more nicknames? Or is that it? You're here. I think she's lagging. She's
Bye,
lagging.
ma.
Oh no.
Not really. No.
Oh, you don't have any. Okay, so I'll go.
Well,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. But you got any more?
Hey,
is it?
Kingston better be playing his.
Okay.
I
Oh, okay.
answered, but it like lagged.
Yeah, it keeps
I
lagging.
don't know if you guys heard me.
Say it one more time then. Oh, it lagged again. Oh, it lagged again. It's okay. Okay, I'll go next. I'll go next. Okay, so I had a lot of nicknames, not so good and good nicknames as I've grown up. When I was growing up, as a kid, fourth grade, my nickname was Chop Suey.
I'm
Be-
sorry.
because I was, I mean, apparently because I was Asian, and my town didn't know a lot of Asians for some reason, I guess.
Dad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad in that regard, but
Racist.
whatever. I mean, like, so like Chop Suey, when I got into high school and then started doing sports and stuff. Oh, we lost
Oh.
her.
Dang it.
That's what happened. I was just like,
Okay,
what's
it's okay.
going on?
She'll get back.
She'll dip back. I'm pretty sure she'll dip back. Let me go
Yeah.
for now, just because it's just you and me. I'm gonna go to main. And no, that didn't work. Hold on. There. Just because it's just you and us right now. But for so yeah, when I was growing up in high school, my name is Fish Lips because
Fish
people
Lips?
thought I had fish lips. Yeah.
What the heck?
And then it also became Chalk and Ash because my legs were dry.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh, that is the worst. What the heck?
so yeah, these are really bad nicknames for me. So as I grew up, KP because mainly became my nickname. Or KP, or as one of the people in our church community calls me Capes. Yeah, Capes because it's just short for KP. But when I was growing my stream too, I wanted to call, like, you know how people um like when you have fans, the fans have a name. Like, I forget, like Justin Bieber had a nickname for theirs. He was
Belieber.
what was his?
Belieber.
The Beliebers,
Belieber?
yeah, Beliebers. And then I know, like, so like they have names for fans. I follow a streamer named Bruce Green, and he calls his fans Bruce's Gooses. That's his thing though. Like, it came from a video that he made. Like, for me, I always wanted to call my um, I always wanted to call my fans Capers. So it's KPers, so like your people of KP, so Capers. But I hedge with it because I've heard also that Capers does, like, I think it's like rabbit dung. Like, you know the pellets that they leave? Some people call them capers, and I was like, I don't know if I want to call them that, but whatever, anyway. But yeah, no, KP was my nickname from Kuya Paul. And it was actually given to me, not from someone who was my, like saw me up as a Kuya, but kind of like, I don't want to call you Kuya Paul because you're not my Kuya. He's just like, but I'll call you KP. I was like, that's cool, and I'll take it. Kingpin says, brutal growing up, Kuya. It was kind of brutal. It does if you can get through it, it does give you tough skin. Also, like, I mean, while we're on the subject, really quick, so you can go with yours, Faye. Like, what's nice about what the nice thing that you can have from nicknames is that they can be endearing. Like, it makes you feel like you're really part of the community. So we have a friend. His name is Paul. But the thing is, like we were in the same community, so we didn't also want to call him Paul because I was going by Paul at the time. So he's just like, well, what are you gonna call him? Well, his last name was Ube, so we ended up calling him Pooh Bear. Because I mean, like it's referencing the whole, oh, you're back, yes. It was referencing the whole like Disney Pooh Bear. It kind of went with it, Paul and Ube, Pooh Bear. But at the same time, it's also just like, it has bear at the end, so it's like kind of tough. And then it was just like to this day, he still goes by it. Like he introduces himself as Pooh Bear to people because it was such an endearing thing for us to do during that time. Welcome back, Sharissa. Let me
Sorry,
change.
technical difficulties.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes,
Hey,
no.
it's a working podcast. It's fine. It's a working podcast. Oh dang, there's a couple people that followed me a couple of just shout outs to those follows by the way. But let's go in with Faye. And then let me change this as well again so we're back to the regular video. Cool. What were your nicknames?
So
Well, what's your name? What's your name first?
my name is Alexandra Faye. First name.
Mhm.
First name and middle name. But I go for Faye just because it's shorter. And Alexandra is too long to say.
Mhm.
But at school and work, they know me as Alex. They don't know me as Faye at all. So if like if first thing called me Faye, they wouldn't know who Faye is.
Oh,
That's the funny
nice.
thing about it. And one time I introduced myself as Faye at school, and they got really confused. So I was like, nope, I'm not going for that anymore. So I'm just gonna go for Alex.
Oh, that's interesting.
Me.
So,
Mm,
is it just because it's
yeah.
longer that you go by Faye? It really is just because
Yeah.
Alexandra is longer?
Well, I've grown up with Faye, like even in Philippines.
Oh, okay.
But actually, in Philippines, I had a nickname, Pepay. That's why my name on IG before Pepay Tinapay. So basically,
Mm.
Faye bread, and that was my nickname in Philippines. Pepay Tinapay or Pepay. It's like Tagalog for Faye,
Nice.
I guess.
Oh, that's dope. Well, those are our nicknames.
Mm.
How about?
Wait,
Oh, go ahead.
I have one more.
Okay. Oh, you have another
Hold
nickname?
on.
Okay.
So, yeah, well, this one's more like negative.
Ooh,
Gilagid.
what's that?
It's basically gum. Gum. Like the gum.
No way.
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah, yes.
Really?
So it was my uncle who gave me
Why?
that nickname when I was younger. So when I smile or laugh, so like my laugh was so like my teeth at the time were so small that you can really see all my gum. So they would call me Dilagid.
Dude, that's jacked up, dude.
Yo, I laughed at it because it is funny, but that was like that was before.
Man, if they can see you now, you know what this sounds like? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the premise
What?
to a Filipino rom-com. Like, when they were growing up and then like one day like you bump into this guy that came from the same province and then he's just like, "Oh my gosh, she's really pretty," and asks you out. And then he finds out later that you were
And
the
then
same girl. You're like, "What? What
yeah.
happened?" And then like all
Like
that other
wow,
stuff,
Kuya's head is
all
like
the other
Kuya's
cliches.
head is all the way down.
I'm just saying all the other
I'm
cliches.
dead.
I'm like, can I really like a girl that's like this and blah 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 blah. It's a very like kind of like Sweet Home Alabama / Sabrina, like the not so pretty girl comes back the prettiest girl in town, and then it's just like, well, do I like her because she's pretty or do I like her because I've always loved her
Kind
like in
of
the very
Pinky the
beginning.
Poet.
I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
gosh, Kuya,
I'm a
you
writer.
literally made a movie out of this.
Yeah.
Out of this.
It's like, do I like her because she's
Okay.
pretty now, or do I like her
Yeah.
because she's been lifelong friends all along, and I don't know, and it's like I don't know what my feelings are, and then here comes this other handsome man from the city that wants to marry her and is whining and dining her, and then like he has
It
like like a poor no, sorry.
it sounds like a tragic movie.
It sounds like yeah, it sounds like Great Expectations. You know what I'm talking
Dead.
about? Like, is it Great Expectations or like the one with no, no.
It's those very romantic.
Yeah, it was very
Movie
romantic.
thing.
The one with like the with Leonardo DiCaprio with the wine glass. Do you know what I'm talking about? What's that thing called? Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
sounds like that movie, or like yeah. But anyway, sorry, I went off on a
Dang.
tangent. I'm like, oh, that sounds
Yeah,
like a
yes,
rom
you did.
com. It sounds like a
You
rom com.
did.
Oh, anyway. Kuya, the screenwriter for the next Asian rom com. Hey,
No.
I'll take it right now. I'm gonna take it. Hey,
Were
crazy rich, crazy rich Phasians. No, I was kidding.
No one's richer.
Huh? Okay, so crazy, well-to-do, still in school, trying to grind. No, I was kidding. Anyway,
Okay,
all right.
next.
Real quick before you get to the next one, let's shout it out to the community. The community. What were your nicknames growing up? And what are your names, Kingpin? Because we really want to know your whole name. Kingpin also crazy recitations in Manila. It was good. He enjoyed it. But yeah, as you are answering that and your nicknames, let's go on to the next question.
Next question is, what is your favorite song right now, or band?
Song or band? Ooh.
For sure, Faye. I can't see Sharika.
Oh, you can't see her? I see her.
No, you see her?
What's the question?
It's she's gonna sneeze. She's gonna sneeze.
Let's see. Or no.
No. What's your what's your favorite song right now or favorite band right now?
Mhm.
Oh well, Queer, you already know my name from Kingpin, by the way, and he says my family calls me Chio. That's his nickname.
Chio?
Yeah.
Cool.
Where does by the way, where does Kingpin come from? Is it just because Kingpin is because like like rich and well-to-do type, like that, or the Spider-Man character? But did we lose Sharissa again? Because she hasn't opened her eyes in like 30 seconds. Yep, we lost her again.
Oh. In my end, I can't see her at all.
Okay. Well, we lost her temporarily, so I guess I'll go first. I guess while we wait for her. My favorite song right now, like Elevation's been doing really good in terms of like the worship stuff. I really like that. But there's a song that like when I hear it, at least lately, like I really love it. And it's I Am Good from Mosaic MSC. So it goes like I'm good, you say I'm good, I am chosen. How's it go? I'll pronounce it wrong. Chio like che and I don't know cheo. Oh, cheo, got it. Oh, that's Kingpin's nickname, cheo, not Chio. Cheo.
Hell.
Cheo.
That is so
But
unique.
that is a really cool nickname. That's his family's nickname for him. Um, but like it goes. I want to look up the lyrics actually. You got me freaking curious. But it's a really cool song. I just like I love the hook. I am good, MSC, and I just want to look at the lyrics.
No
But
way.
but it's a really cool song. I really like it just because the lyrics just like really get me. So the chorus goes, I am good. So I'm good, you say I'm good. I am worthy, wanted, loved by you. This is living, breathing proof that I'm chosen, wanted, loved by you. I'm undone with love for you. I really love that hook. It's just like it's such a cool promise that I am good. You say I'm good. I am worthy. I am wanted, and I am loved by you. This is living, breathing proof that I am chosen, wanted, and loved by. Like I'm tearing up just reading it.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the song in my head right now. MSC is really cool. It's my home church technically.
Is that
Um,
their new album?
from from Fountain, their new album. So.
Okay.
Kingpin says, when I was younger, my old boss kept hearing my name brought up and she was like, "Is he the kingpin of this place?" And it stuck. Oh, that's dope.
Mm.
That's real dope. Okay, okay. And then she's back. Oh, you're using your phone now?
I
Okay, I might have to keep. Hold on. Can I still? Is it coming up? Kind of. It's still cut off. I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna use my regular filter. For
still
the rest of
can't
the
see Sherbe,
podcast.
though.
Huh? You still can't see her? You're clearer and you're more you have more bandwidth now. Looks like.
Yeah, I'm facing vertical.
Okay. Hey, can you do it horizontal?
You want me to switch it?
Yeah, because it might come up better on the vids. Maybe. We'll see.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, there you go.
I see you now.
Yeah, now you're fine. You're fine again. It is fine again.
Hello.
But we were talking about favorite songs. What's your favorite song right now? Sherbe. Or favorite band right now?
Band.
Song or band?
Favorite song or band? One of our mutual friends, Lauren, got me into this artist named, what's his name? Christian something. Let me figure out his name.
Christian
His name is
Raise.
Christian Curia.
Christian
His
Curia?
album Borderline is pretty good. Yeah. I like his stuff.
Borderline?
Yeah. One song I've been liking from him.
Oh, Christian Curia, Borderline, full EP.
Yeah.
Borderline.
Sample.
Yeah, can you sing it because I sang mine?
Mine?
Yeah. I'm trying to
dang, how did the song go again?
which song? I'm looking at the song his song list right now. From his album Borderline. Do you know which one?
I think I want to say it's Too Good.
Oh, I got Too Good. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the lyrics to it. Girl, you're a river of healing. I was certain that I wouldn't last. And you are the answer to questions that I didn't know my soul was asking. Oh.
Dang.
Dang with them lyrics.
Okay.
I forgot how it goes.
My
I need to,
time's
like,
been
hear it
wasted.
again and then I can
My
sing
time's
it.
been wasted searching for lights when you're the brightest thing in my life. Dang.
Lover boy right here.
Freaking A. Man, them's his bars though. Them's his bars. Okay. Cool. While you're looking that up and you're about to sing, Faye, how about you? What about
Yeah,
yours?
it's pretty good.
What's your favorite
What's
song?
his name again?
Christian Curia. Kuria. Christian Curia.
Okay.
That is some good lyrics. Right, Kingpin? That is some good lyrics. Wait, let me take notes. Kingpin taking notes on like what's your
Taking
favorite song.
notes.
Hey man, Kingpin grinding out here. Faith. Faye.
Chill.
Faye, what's your favorite song / artist / whatever's right now?
Oh, I've been liking King's Kaleidoscope.
Oh, I love them, dude.
Yeah, they've been like my go-to, like my
Mhm.
hype songs. Specifically Beauty Between. You know that one, KP?
In between?
Yeah, Beauty Between.
Oh, Beauty Between? Not off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Collide.
Yeah, sure, babe. When the sky is
This is the song I've been listening to a lot, but I like.
The fortune and fall into the
Oh, wow.
beauty between.
Mm.
Only God above me, painting my sea. The beauty between. I love that song. Oh yeah.
So King's Kaleidoscope, my favorite song with them is Sticks and Stones. Sticks and Stones is so good.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
you do. Yeah,
I love the
yes,
lyrics, dude. The
Yes.
lyrics.
yes.
The lyrics on Sticks and Stones it's so good. Did I pledge my allegiance for the purpose of progress to a priest or a prophet? Playing God in the process. Oh man. A worthless war, a certain taunt to take control of this ship. Oh man.
Yeah,
Paint
that
the
part's
beauty
strong.
we split.
Karaoke.
Paint the beauty we split.
Beauty
Ah.
is split.
Na 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 na. Oh, I freaking love this song. It's so good too because it's so syncopated. Like the beats on it as a drummer, like
They have
as a
good beats,
percussionist,
to
so
be
good.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get it, they don't get it.
Your
We're
turn.
committed to sticks and stones. Oh, it's such a good song. And she can sing, dude. Like we all can sing.
I need to
Kind
get
of.
into synchronized stuff.
King's Kaleidoscope's really cool. They're pretty dope. I like their stuff.
I want to see them in live. How about Kingpins? But also Sherbet didn't sing hers.
Oh, yeah,
We all sang
Sherbet.
ours.
Yeah, you didn't sing yours yet. You need to sing something before we continue.
Should I sing this song or another song I've been liking? I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with the other song you've been liking because it's on your head right now.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Be gracious, my enemies are all surrounding. Be gracious, you are the one that keeps my feet from falling. When I'm afraid,
Mm.
I put my trust in you. Your word I praise. I will not fear what man can do. You are keeping count. I don't know how long I'm supposed to be singing.
You could have sang the whole.
Turn it
You could have
into
sang the
worship,
whole
I
podcast. I
swear.
wouldn't have said nothing.
I don't know how long.
Little bit from Kingpin. He says, "I'm gonna confess. I'm liking Justin Bieber's Forever. Also, dang, she said, wow. Serenade me. Keep going." That's from Kingpin, and probably everyone else is watching right now. To be honest with you. But dang, Sharissa, that was really good. Yeah, you know what? Like on a side note, before we continue, I do kind of miss that, like worshiping together. I do miss corporate
Yo,
worship.
we should do that.
Yeah,
to be
corporate
honest.
worship and live music.
Yeah.
But if we can finagle it, I mean, I don't know. I don't know your current family policies in terms of meeting together. If it's less than 10, but if we can finagle something, I wouldn't mind to record something for the fans.
I feel like it would be okay with my parents because you aren't working,
Mhm.
but because I asked if I can meet up with Jelly for worship for tomorrow,
Yeah.
but then my mom was like, no, because she's working.
Oh, because she's like
So
currently working.
maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
To be honest, I'm not
go
sure
ahead.
about that too.
Okay. No, like not right now because I know it's like a very
yeah.
sensitive thing right now. But like once things get better. Keep going. Morissette. Morissette is better. Akin ka na lang. The vocals she has. Take a look when you get a chance, Kuya.
Is it like akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang?
It
No?
it could be. Is that the one you're talking about, Kingpin? Maybe. Yes, he said yes. That is the one that he's talking about.
He's not Filipino, right? How does he know? How does he know a lot of Tagalog songs?
He loved.
I think he is
I
Filipino.
think
I don't
because
even know that
Kingpin.
much Tagalog
He's not
songs.
Filipino? No way.
Kingpin loves him
I
some
bet.
Filipinos. I think. I think that's what it is. Like he loves the culture and everything. He said he's been to Manila, so like he loves the culture. I wore so on stream the other day I wore a Davao shirt and he got super excited. I was like, oh, I'm not from Davao. Like actually, like my parents are like from the main island. But yeah, like he's a Filipino fanboy. And he had a
crazy.
Filipino. He had not recently, but he had a Filipino girlfriend. That's what he says.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
From Cavite. There we go.
Cavite, that's
Man, he
cool.
loved him some Filipinos then. That's it. I mean, it's one of the reasons why he on this podcast because we have some very loving Filipinas.
Welcome.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next question. We have time for maybe 2 more questions.
Bruh, I had like 20 questions.
There you go.
We only got to like.
Yeah, we can do them more like next week's podcast. It's not like we
Okay.
don't have the time. Yeah.
Okay. Third question. Favorite food?
I mean, it's hard for me without a category, like favorite Filipino food, favorite Chinese food, favorites Asian food.
I am not gonna limit you, KP.
Hmm. Maybe you want to go
I
first.
feel like
I
yours
think
would be
it's
Japanese now.
me.
That's
Oh,
good.
I do side with
Yeah.
Yeah, I do side with ramen. Ramen is my favorite. Well, my ramen is my favorite go-to food. Like if I'm hungry and we out, the first thing I'm gonna say is let's get ramen. And then like after ramen, I think after ramen it'll be Korean barbecue. After Korean barbecue it'll be sushi. But I have to be in a really good mood for sushi. Also, pretty financially stable for sushi because that can rack up. That can rack up. Kingpin says Mexican food, by the way. Hey Husky, where you been? I think he was on the road. He's like driving around, like visiting his parents. But thanks for being back, Husky. We are talking about favorite foods right now. What is your favorite food? My go-to is ramen. In terms of Filipino food, I will say mine is dinuguan. Chocolate meat. That is my favorite. Chocolate meat is
Very
my
good.
favorite. I'm gonna hot potato this to Faye. Faye, what's your favorite food? I am not limiting you.
Uh, I'm gonna limit myself. I wanna go for caldereta.
Caldereta. Ooh.
Caldereta. Yeah,
Alright.
whenever we get like from Filipino food, I
Yeah,
always kind of like look for that caldereta.
the caldereta. That's dope. Cool.
Yeah.
You're taking notes, Kingpin? No, just kidding. Favorite food.
Favorite? That's good.
It's a Filipino restaurant that delivers here. Nah, just kidding.
Sherbet.
I'm so dead. Stop.
No, don't do that, KP. No.
I'm not the one that was taking notes. Kingpin said he was taking notes.
Sherbet food.
Um, it's always been Korean, I think. I like their small dishes. I like their I like Korean barbecue. Tofu soup's pretty good. Surprisingly, because I don't really eat spicy, but I like that.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna offer a side question to this. Husky says sushi. With a question mark. And he also says Filipino spaghetti. There is no other spaghetti, but Filipino spaghetti. At least in my
I
opinion.
actually
Yeah.
don't like Filipino spaghetti.
What?
Don't kill me.
Heresy.
Sorry.
Heresy.
no.
You probably don't like pineapples on your pizza either, not.
I do like pineapple on my pizza. But thin crust, and I don't really. That's not my first option. But if it's there, I'll eat it.
Okay. Thin crust. Okay. Okay. Kingpin says Jollibee spaghetti doesn't count. I will say that. Okay.
That's funny.
I will say that only in regards to the fact that that Filipino spaghetti needs to be homemade. It just needs to be homemade. Jollibee spaghetti is a poor imitation. It's real to me. They're having an argument now.
It's real to me too.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not that
Oh.
it's not that I hate Jollibee spaghetti, but when you've had homemade Filipino spaghetti, it isn't a valid imitation to what you can have like at home. I will
But
say it that way.
To be honest, that's the one that I know as a homemade
Okay.
Filipino spaghetti.
This is okay. I mean, you had it in the Philippines, so
No, I probably yes.
I mean, I don't know. Like I mean, I went to the Philippines. I had Jollibee. I like Jollibee. Jollibee's good. I'm not even knocking Jollibee. I'm just saying this like, Jollibee is great. Home cooked meals are much better.
I love
That's all I'm
Jollibee.
saying. Yeah,
Sure.
Jollibee's great. I love their Chicken Joy. Hot take. I like Chicken Joy more than most fried chicken. Like chain fried chicken stores out there. So better than Popeyes. Better than KFC. Definitely better than KFC. Better than Church's. Yes. Jollibee chicken. The Chicken Joy. Best franchise chicken. Kingpin says it depends on. Kingpin says I agree with Kuya. Thank you for agreeing with me. Jollibee Chicken Joy. And then Husky Boy does say depends on who makes it. The one over here in West Covina is really good. Like right there on Amar, right in
Just
front of
in that
seafood.
area.
Exactly. That is Jollibee chicken at one of its finest. I think it's because Jollibee's headquarters is really close now. Like it's in Covina. So that could be it too. And did you know that Jollibee owned Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf? Yes.
What?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
What?
It was in a corporate acquisition years ago, and they've bought out. So every time you go to a Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, just remember it's owned by Jollibee.
No way.
Look it up.
Dang, my
Look it up.
competitor.
Look it
This
up.
stuff is good though.
This stuff is good. Like it's absolutely right.
They should combine it together.
Oh. Yeah, but there you go. Okay, and we've talked about your guys' favorite foods. Thank you for chiming in chat as well too. And it does look like we have time for one more question.
Should I? How about you guys pick one number? 120. No.
Oh. Well, if we pick
4
one.
to 20.
Okay, there you go.
4
4 to 20.
Yeah.
Sure. So you go first.
No. Okay. Only one question. Only one number. So sure, babe. Pick one. 4 to 20.
4 to 20?
Yeah.
16.
All right. Question 16.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, nice.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh. Your turn, Shersa.
5 years. Hopefully done with school. Hopefully not at home.
Let me
out.
let me make a caveat. Don't say hopefully.
Ooh.
Because like where do you see yourself? It's like, well, hopefully. It's like you're seeing yourself with like your glasses off. Like just tell us, where do you see yourself? Don't say hopefully. Just say,
Alright,
where are you?
alright.
Where are you in 5 years?
Dang.
Come on, let's claim it. You don't go to God and it's like, well, hopefully you answer my prayer. Nah. You go to God and say, Lord, hear my cry. This is my prayer. Whatever he does with it is what he does with it. But you gotta say and claim. Don't be hopefully. Just say, this is where I see myself in 5 years.
I gotta stop doing that too.
You're right. Okay.
Okay.
So, graduated from AP year.
There you go.
Moved out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if roommate or by myself, but whatever.
What would you prefer?
I don't really.
Oh, you don't know yet?
It'd be cheap. It'd be cheaper to move in with somebody, but if I have to move in by myself, then
That's also good. So either way, maybe
Dating.
you meet another great friend, or
I
maybe
don't
like
think
you
I'd
move
be
in with
married
Faye. I don't know.
That's so soon.
5 years. Dang, in 5 years, maybe I should get married.
But
Maybe.
yeah, does sound good.
Nice. So you graduated. Do you have a job by then, or?
Nursing? Yeah.
Nursing. Nice. Okay. Faye, you go next.
5 years from now,
Yeah.
should be done with my
Should.
school. I'm done with my occupational therapy school,
Okay. There you go.
and I'll be working as an OT practitioner, and also do music therapy. How old am I in 5 years from now? 29. I don't know if I'll be with someone by that time,
Mm-hmm.
but
Do you
Probably.
think?
Shoot, I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna be.
30.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Oh, okay.
That just
yeah.
put into perspective. I didn't think
Mhm.
about my age.
So, 29, maybe relationship? Maybe. Hoping.
That's not a
Yeah,
hope.
I'm
It's just a,
hoping.
huh?
Okay, because I don't mind not being with someone at the time also. Just because depending on my... Kidding. I'm like trying to. Depending how
Okay.
busy I am.
I'm gonna give you a little caveat then to help you. Let's say,
Okay.
let's say at that point you are with someone. Let's say you are. Let's say you are. If that's what you want, let's say you are with someone. What will he be like, and what part of the relationship are you in at this point?
Oh my. Okay.
Let's just say you are, and let's just say like you're happy with this guy.
Okay.
Let's say you're happy with this guy. What part of the relationship would you be in at this point?
Speaking it into life.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I like honeymoon phase is awesome, but I think I like the idea of just being comfortable with someone
There you go. Okay.
and just basically like settling down. Settling down. I mean, not married yet.
Oh,
Not
there you
married
go.
yet.
Not married. Okay. That
But
was my question. Yeah. I was like, do you see yourself married in 5
okay,
years? Not yet.
no, but
Okay.
going to places, adventure.
Nice. Okay. There you
Traveling.
go. There you go. Kingpin says stay at home as long as you can. FIRE. Financial independence. Retire early. So stay at home where the rent is cheap. And also to Faye, make sure that someone doesn't derail you from your goals. But it sounds like yeah,
Aw.
like even then you don't want to be married yet. You want to just continue to have adventures with them before you start settling down and then
Yeah.
have no more adventures and have no more fun. That's fine.
True that. I'm pretty sure we've learned our lessons from
Yeah, it's like yeah, but okay, so I guess it's me. It is me. 5 years.
5 years.
Wow,
The hard question.
I was so like I was so like on it with you guys. Now for me, I'm just like, oh no.
That's why you didn't want to go first.
Um, let me answer it this way because in confidence, I feel like I can answer. I know I can answer it this way. In 5 years, I'll be much even more emotionally stable. I will know what I want. I will know even more what I want with a person. And at this point, I will know whether or not I'll even need one for the rest of my life in 5 years. I will know. And my my relationship status will reflect what I've learned in those 5 years on sticking it just between like just me and God and his ministry in my life, whether that's in not I don't want to say whether as I create multimedia content online and through my writings and my poetry, I will have two more published books in 5 years. I will have two published books in 5 years, including the book that I will finish this year at the end of the year. And I will be living a very simple life in a one bedroom or studio, either apartment or condominium, because my parents actually gave me that option and are willing to help me. But a very simple life, no frills. And I will still have dope friends and will live very close to a ramen shop, like walking distance.
It sounds really good.
There you go.
I pretty much live next to a ramen shop, walking distance.
Oh, I envy you.
True that. Yo, the Chinese restaurant is close to shore base. Yeah.
You know, if I lived in Japan, I would always live next to a ramen shop. I'm sorry, when I live in Japan, I will always live next to a ramen shop. Though, you know what? That is kind of a dream of mine. That actually might be a thing in my near future when I move to Japan. That like at least once or twice a week, I just like go from my apartment, walk 2 blocks, and I can be in those outdoor ramen shops. You know, the ones in like Naruto, where like it's just like the top curtain and stuff, and you're just sitting on the stool, and I'm like, this is my life.
That would
This
be
is my
awesome.
life. Just to walk into a ramen shop and just order ramen, and then walk home, and I'm like, I'm so excited. That makes me so excited. Anyway, but what about you guys, Kingpin, Husky, and everyone else on the chat right now? What are your guys' goal in the next 5 years? Where do you see your guys at in the next 5 years? But I hope I answered. I'm really like you guys can call me out. Please call me out. But I hope I answered like the whole relationship thing. Where like in 5 years
Babe.
I will.
Yes, you actually did.
Okay. I don't know, Charissa. Do you like you want to call me out, or do you feel like you can call me out on my answer?
No, I think it's well, it's kind of safe, but I think it's good though. because it's like checking your heart rather
Mhm.
than an actual like goal
Yeah.
or like not yeah. And I think that's more important because if it is
Growth
God's
right
will for
there.
you, it'll
Mhm.
all fall into place.
Yeah. And we've had our talk. We've had our private talk, off stream talk, or I made you depressed talk, and I'm sorry talk. I was like, that's like literally where I was in life, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like KP, we
I
can't
have a
end the
lot of
talk like that.
empathy. Yeah.
I drained you of all your empathy. that, but thank you. That's why you're such a good friend. Thank you so much for those nights. But yeah, like I'm actually in a place where just like, you know, do I need someone in 5 years? I don't need someone now. That's the thing. Like I look at my life and it's like, you know, like where my life is going and trajectory of my life. Um, in no way is it necessary for me to have a relationship. And I've always thought it was. I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but I always thought it was like, you know, like a thing I needed. But at least for right now in my life, it's not something that I need. Could that change in 5 years?
Who
I
knows?
don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Only
A
God
lot
knows.
can happen in a year, so
A lot
Yeah.
has
Not in
happened
5.
in half a year. So
So
definitely luck can. Kingpin says in 5 years I will be a better man than I am now. Fill in the blank here. I don't know what that means, and I'm kind of calling you out, Kingpin. Like, in what way are you gonna be a better man? Give me something tangible, and find a part, and you will find a partner to share life experiences with. That's great. And then Husky Boy says, what Kingpin said.
love that.
But I'm calling you guys out. What is the fill in the blank? Like tell me something specific in 5 years
Yeah, super.
that you're going to be. As more of a proclamation, not more just like I have to do it or else, because life can change, but more as a proclamation of what you think, like what you really believe your life will be in 5 years, or even a prayer proclamation, like what you feel like God's leading you in 5 years. So I'm going to call you guys out on that. At the same time, we are approaching the close of another great and awesome podcast. So we also want to open it up to you guys. If you have any other questions for us, and you wanted to share, we have a few more minutes, and we'll open it up to the chat. By the way, how is the chat doing? I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, we want to hear from you right now. So let's go ahead and do it. We are opening it up. If you guys got questions, any questions at all, we will answer them. So I got a question. So
Sure.
in the next 5 years, and this is just dream scenario. You can do whatever you want. In the next 5 years, what does he look like? It's
It wouldn't matter.
just dream.
It wouldn't
Oh,
matter because
okay. Because what?
because we would love each other.
Oh, because
That's
we're gonna
just
love
like
each.
that. Oh gosh.
Because we're gonna love each other. Yeah, that's cool. No,
I'm
that's
not gonna
fine.
answer that because I
It
don't want to
would-
set expectations for myself.
Mm,
Okay. Kingpin says
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
I do believe that if you do love that person, you will always be the best version of yourself.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, let's answer the question like that. Like, what does he look like in terms of like his actions, his character? And before you answer, Kingpin does say, I am an introvert. Past few years, I've been pushing myself to get outside my comfort zone, be more social, be more kind. And in that, Kingpin, thank you for being in the chat because you are doing it with us, and thank you so much. Also says, be healthier, more
Yeah.
fit, etc. Kingpin says, I really want to enjoy life more, not just be in the rat race, which I caution you guys. And it's like, I mean, it's one of the reasons why we wanted to do this podcast. Like, this is what the podcast is about. It's a work in podcast. We are not perfect right now. Maybe we'll never be perfect, but each and every time we meet, each and every time we talk to each other, encourage each other, we are getting better each and every time. That's why this podcast will always be a work in podcast, because it's a work in progress for all of us. That whole cliche, like be patient, God's not done with me yet. Like that's it with us. Like he's never really done, but we get better every year. So once again, shout outs to you, Kingpin, for always trying each and every day. As introverted as you are, you feel so extroverted with us, and we love you for it. And also everyone else in the chat as
I
well
know.
too.
I wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah, right. Like I didn't know that you were an introvert. You were so extroverted here. um, but man, like shout outs to you. That's why I'm pushing you, Kuya, right? Be consistent, and all of that we're talking about, we talked about. I also want to help the ladies be supportive on several levels, and we feel that Kingpin. Thank you so much. It has helped me. I really do
Thank
want to
you.
keep consistent as well too. We all want to keep consistent, and we know that there's a community that's graciously building. I think from all of us, like we all have ministerial hearts. Like we're part of the ministry at our church, and it's because we love people and we love community. That's why we wanted to do stuff like this and open it up to you guys because we love you guys the same way we love the people at our church, the same way we love our friends. Use our friends, man. Like once all this is over, like come down over here and let's get ramen together. Or like when my schedule frees up, man, I'll go up there. I got some family I need to visit over there in Chi-Town. I'll go over there and visit you too, dude. I think we all will. Maybe we could all make something out of it. Who knows? Like, but again, I remember the promise you made. We were gonna have a meet and greet. The moment you can come, we're gonna have a It's a Working Podcast meet and greet, and it's not for us, for people to meet us. It's for everyone to meet you, Kingpin. I still remember that promise. I still remember that promise. It's a meet and greet just for Kingpin when you come down here. Um, lol, that was your that was my promise. Like, let's go. We freaking get ramen. But yeah, that should be about. Ah, man, I had like a point and I forgot it. But it has been a really good podcast. Thank you, Faye, for the questions. Do you want to say anything else in terms of the questions? Are we going to see more of these questions, actually?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have like
Part
50 more
two.
questions.
Part two.
We're going to have a part
Yo,
two.
This is more than part two.
Yeah, this
I
is
feel like this is like.
this is a series
We
right
only
now.
got 4 questions.
Yeah.
I
This
have 20 questions.
Okay.
For 2020.
Oh, that's 20 questions for 2020. Shouldn't it be 2020 questions, like 2020 questions for 20?
Oh.
Oh,
mean,
jeez.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, so we can go ahead and the podcast here. Once again, you've been watching It's a Working Podcast. You can find it here, twitch.tv/Quipolgames. You can also find it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify. And you can find these ladies on IG. Where can they find you once again on IG? Either one can go first.
Okay. Faye FAYEE_07.
Nice. And Charissa?
And for me, it's at Shurissa, SURERISS, 3 A's.
Nice. And of course, me,
Charissa.
Kuya Paul Poetry, because I do poetry too. But it was really great having you guys all on the podcast. We are going to still stay online just for you guys. This is the VIP zone right after this. The more work, this men, I don't know what you call it, men at work, whatever, cautions. I don't know. I wanted to keep the whole construction theme.
Under construction?
Yeah, so this is the under construction portion of the podcast right after this, and only to those who are live. But we will be ending the VOD podcast right over here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening as well too. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you guys later.